A lot of my videos are hidden where you can't see them.
So this is what I have. I'm actually logged in to this alternate YouTube channel. And like I said, I'm monetized, and banning me repeatedly over and over for malice or playing games to where I can't access my channel. I don't know why that wouldn't be federal crimes, because it defrauds me out of funds since I am monetized. I get it that they're government officials, but they think that they're above the law, and they have been for an extended amount of time. So then right here we have the interaction with Vandergriff.
This is on my, I'm actually in my channel, videos.
And then we have issue with Crumble Cookie, RSAC. Petty. Same types that got me.
When it does things like this, it alters and corrects to conceal crimes.
And our rules.
Vandergriff's in there.
Then we have Garcia. We have the threads. We have Garcia again. All of these officers are covering for crimes.
Then we have another officer right there.
Then we have official oppression with another sheriff. We have these holes in multiple different environments that I'm staying in that it looks like trip hazards that are
including here.
We have more threads. Then we have that I being condescending, that I was banned. Then we won't take a report. Let's see what they want to take. Oh, okay. I normally get a prompt. Yes, I like to get my records. Is there a way that I can get them immediately?
That's with the sheriff's office.
I'm asking for my reports and to report the government official oppression, and they transfer me over to Gulfbin to make that report for mental illness. And then these are crimes in the past in Austin.
So the sheriffs transfer me to Gulfbin to get something addressed with their crimes
right now, to keep me from using the channel and letting government officials hack my channel to stay out of prison.
And
I don't know why they wouldn't be conspirators. Whatever's happening.
And then demand locations I live to ban me and
stay out of prison. I don't
put
know
me out
have accomplices charges
for reporting crimes.
If I'm telling you that I have been defrauded out of funds, and you're demanding that I can't place my real cause to keep these government officials out of prison, why do people, perceive that that's not criminal?
From my providers when I report these crimes to them.
I don't know what's happening. Something failed and it moved to something else. So it's reminding me how I can't upload and how it's controlled, and immediately hid when I started to record it. Let's see if it altered with all these games. So I'm at the alternate YouTube channel, and they tried to scam that I would get completely banned from YouTube by having an alternate channel.
Let me pause.
And I actually got a fake email from YouTube demanding that I not create.
So 2 devices will not access my alternate channel. I put in the information, it switches up and changes to different information, and I actually have a video uploaded showing this. So I can only access my channel on one device. The other 2 devices is missing, and I can't get in it, period.
Another channel or use the alternate channel, or I would risk both my channels being deleted. And these channels are fighting for my life because these government officials don't seem to be getting accountability for being out of control and their outrageous behavior. So nonetheless, 2 devices currently right now, I can't access the alternate YouTube channel, and all law enforcement does is covers for crimes. So right here, you don't see the conversation with, you see the one with Garcia. You don't see the one with, there's added videos now. You don't see the one with a lot of other officers, including the one with Vandergriff committing crimes.
So the devices are covered for law enforcement. They can't abide by the law.
With all these games, it had even less videos. And I don't know if you can actually really see, other viewers can see what happened in Austin and what they were covering for then, the crimes with CPS. And then when I went to CPS to report the crimes, how they arrested me for cover-up of the crimes. Then the security guard that the police officer told to give me a criminal trespass blatantly lied and said I assaulted her. When they realized I recorded, then they gave me a criminal trespass for being at CPS.
And
that's outrageous and insane for them to do this, and then even more insane for people to let them behave like this year after year, essentially abusing your power to demand civilians to commit crimes for you. And that's entrapment, and it's criminal. So this is what I have. I'm actually logged in to this alternate YouTube channel. And like I said, I'm monetized, and banning me repeatedly over and over for malice or playing games to where I can't access my channel. I don't know why that wouldn't be federal crimes, because it defrauds me out of funds since I am monetized. I get it that they're government officials, but they think that they're above the law, and they have been for an extended amount of time. So then right here we have the interaction with Vandergriff, where he was the government oppression. And then we have issue with Crumble Cookie, RSAC.
I would start it over. Sorry. Okay, so with the arrest for at CPS for reporting government officials or taking bribes to condone my daughter being in an abusive environment where she's had bruises, psychological abuse for profit. They let her stay in this abusive environment with another child. There were interference with child custody crimes. Marion County, as well as Cass County, government officials and law enforcement let me not have access to my child and would not investigate that crime that Marcus Perez and his wife were committing to keep me away from my son. So I went up to the school to withdraw my son from school and have access to him. They scammed that I gave to give me a criminal trespass from the school to deprive me of access. They have no reasoning for why they did it. They enlisted Jacqueline Smith to lie and slander and say that she did not think I was illegal. She didn't know if I was a parent, which was a blatant lie because I volunteered in the community. I was an avid volunteer. I had the basketball team over my house multiple different times. I baked and I had the whole team. I had sleepovers. We had these huge parties and I had a lot of involvement in games and sports. I was basically a soccer mom, so it was a blatant lie. In addition to that, she would drop my child off at school. The dad was not really didn't really have involvement. He was like a deadbeat dad. That's why I'm still getting child support payments because they weren't paying it. I have made two mistakes, but nonetheless, I'm now getting the child support payments because they had health issues and are now collecting Social Security. So that's why I'm getting the payments. As you can see, I have a history of making bad choices and then to the current situation with whatever's happening now. That's why I'm trying to have self-improvement, get therapy, so I can have self-improvement and not follow the same pattern that I've followed in the years and find a better quality of people to surround myself with. But it's kind of difficult when law enforcement is enforcing your abuse and isolating you for profit. So I don't know if I finished. So I was arrested. They tried to set me up. Well, they actually did set me up. The security guard lied and said I assaulted her. I didn't. When they realized I recorded, then the police officer demanded that she gave me a criminal trespass and arrested me only steps away from the door. And then it caused me to lose my car, my apartment, and all the things I had purchased. I think that I'm illegally being monitored, and a person that takes gratification in seeing me build things up and take pride in my environments and uses that to railroad and torment and wipe me from everything that I've accomplished. And even though this person has way more, but can't stand for me to have my own crumbs. In the Bible, it says that the rich man don't even want you to have the crumbles. The wicked rich man don't want you to have the crumbles from his table. Well, this party is so evil that they don't want me to have my own crumbs. They want to take my crumbs from me, let alone their crumbs. So nonetheless, I was terrorized in jail. They left me in jail with time served, which I don't see why that's not kidnapping. They wouldn't let me go to court, put me on lockdown, deprived me of recreation, law library, and even medical. I had ulcers and I had severe stomach pains, and I was doubled over in pain and did not know if I had bleeding, internal bleeding, or what was going on. And I called, pushed a button for help, said, please help me, and was ignored. They never gave me medical treatment. And they tried to release me without knowing if I had the car charges or not because I couldn't go to court, just so I'd have that emotional distress. And they had no reasoning for putting me in maximum security lockdown. That's where they put me. I've been in jail. Then they are so crooked they don't even want me around them. I'm in jail with aggravated people for these crimes of criminal trespasses because they leave me in jail with time served. And they leave me in jail for an extended amount of time that exceeds my charges. They don't want me around witnesses. So they have to control my situation so there's not another Diane Hammer situation. So there are behaviors out of control by setting up counterfeit tanks. So nonetheless, were getting caught. So nonetheless, they had to put me in maximum security isolation. They handcuffed me and took me to the shower. And when they got mad, they handcuffed me and had me bleeding with the handcuffs. Just going to the shower. I'm in there on false pretenses, which is criminal, and they're demanding that I get walked around with handcuffs, shackled my legs and feet for the public humiliation and torment aspect. So I'm going to the shower. She snips my wrist in malice, cuts me. I'm bleeding and won't give me a band-aid. So I'm trying to help. I can't get ointment. I can't get medical. Trapped. They had bugs, gnats in my food. Deprive me of all programs, all housing assistance that inmates can get. It's a repeated pattern. All case management, even free. So nonetheless, that's what happened. And this is upload of the government oppression and criminal activity. From not only there's multiple different conspirators in these felonies. Of course, that cover for it, like I perceive that no one has interrupted this past, like this illegal eviction, that are in cahoots with crimes the police department set up, that cover for them, all parties and environments that I live, all social workers, all case managers, all doctors that slandered me. You're all liable for lawsuits, and you should be grateful that my device is being illegally hacked and monitored, because this is a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, and I'm hoping for the day you get your accountability so I can sue you for my damages and my family's damages.